So, welcome back to the show. Today is Monday, the 17th of July. That means 17/7, and it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon at 32.6 degrees Celsius. So it is quite hot. That's why I'm sitting without a shirt, just a short on, to be sure. And yeah, I like this temperature, high temperature. I have an air cooler machine just in my bag, so it's quite nice. But the room temperature is hot because I'm also here under the roof of my house. So let's see where we continue in our let's talk about a blog edition. Very slow. I'm writing already, but it is still not coming up. Oh, you see. Oh, this too bad. This should be a 2 for the 20. So this is number 2, and here we write number 3. It's going have to do so slow on this software because this computer has 32-bit. It's very strange. Looks like a 13 more, but I can. So 20. Now I have 23, and on YouTube you will blog number 21. Here, and the wall is coming down. The stomach is also, you have like a sauna already effect, and drinking hot tea makes you even more hot, but it's healthy as well. I woke up 1 o'clock. I was woke by boosters. Yeah, that means Almighty God, wake up! It's time to wake. So my breakfast morning, I eat oat. I do this since a couple of years, and I'm not tired of this. This is very healthy. There's a lot of fiber. It's like a bread you're eating, like your buns in the morning. I recommend for everyone. It's not only for children or old people. Very good for the stomach. And I add on this oat cocoa powder. It's for baking eggs. When you have the 100% cocoa powder, this is this is a best option, but I try that about $2 per kilo. So this is website. This have to be, because usually in supermarkets they add on a lot of sugar for the cocoa drink. On the cheapest supermarket honey, 100% honey. This is not so cheap, $3 per kilo. cheaper than others. Of course, more light honey. It looks more like the good honey is actually, in my opinion, more dark. This is a good honey, and it has no sugar added and so on. So this is the cheapest good honey you can get. I add on honey instead of sugar. Natural honey. Yeah, and sometimes I add also other things when I get something on discount. But otherwise, this is then the breakfast, and with this honey, the cocoa, or this tastes really fantastic. Uh, I like to eat this every day, really. So this is already since maybe 4 years already. So and it kind of saves money. The oat is here not so cheap. In the Western countries, it's cheaper because it's imported. It is from Australia. There's also from America as well. Uh, but cocoa and honey, of course, not so cheap. So let's say, yeah, about $1 a meal, and that's still a good price for $1. And later on, I will eat some fruits. Today, I eat dates from Iran. Uh, the Muslims people like to eat this here, and I eat, but uh, I remember when I was in 25 years ago, and we had the opportunity to try for buying them at one of the many oases, and I just refused this. My girlfriend said, "You're stupid," but I didn't like it because it looked like the raisins that I didn't like to eat at that time, like big plums, dried like raisins. So I never. But I tried it here last year from Tunisia. It was on just give it a try before you give it to other people here in the house. And then I didn't give it. I realized that's a really nice snack. It's like a candy. Has a lot of nutrition in. People in the places, this is like their main food even. So you can live from. That's just a great fruit. So now I bought 3 packs even. So this is my fruit. On I will cook rice. I will buy the sticks. 1 pack, a whole line of the cooling food with uh, fish stick, and only this one company, Marina, uh, the ingredients without emulsifiers. They have also with emulsifier, but 2 packages are without. The result is if you fry this, it doesn't stick together. It will fall apart somehow. So it's hard. It's not good for the restaurant because it doesn't look so good. But for yourself, it's good. And I can, split it up and make it flat like a pancake. And then I put the rice on top. A very delicious cake. Not spices, of course. So, we are coming to where I want to talk today. And some yesterday. Yes, here we are. It's it's not. Je suis Charlie. You might remember this. This was announced, or better said, on the posters, on the whatever board cards they used in white writing on black uh, background. So this white and black, yeah, this is yin yang, but you know, the white writing only in the black background, that means the darkness is more, there's more darkness. Je suis Charlie, I am Charlie. So now the English, they know Cheap Charlie, what the meaning of this Charlie, because they say, I am Charlie, and it's about Charlie, this magazine, which is also partially bought by the Rothschild clan, Parisian Rothschild clan. So maybe you know something about this story. So when the people then said, I'm Charlie, to sympathize with the, I think, alleged killing of some of the, some of the staff there, but I think it did not really happen. Yeah, just through the media, because they were doing something like about Muhammad, the peace be upon him, um, about Allah and whatever, to put this in a bad light, which happens yeah, quite often. I just realized with some guy in Germany, he's also doing a website and making jokes of the religion of Islam, and I think you shouldn't do this. This when you are not a Muslim and don't understand the whole thing, the whole concept. And even though the Muslims also don't understand this deeply, and they just follow and they just practice and function, but still you have no right to make any objections against any religion, also Christian religion or even Jewish religion. You can have your, I'm expressing my opinion as well. I'm critical to this, and I agree to this, that, or in my opinion, all religions have this, that means wrong, unnatural, uh, yeah, attitude. Maybe because taken over with time. Like an example, the Christianity, maybe the first 1,000 years of this era of the pieces uh, was just pure Christianity somehow, and the basic Christians, and then slowly taken over church, and then the church still with priests in the Vatican, and was before Vatican also with the popes, and more people flocked in, and it's at that time, but dogmatic already, and then making up these rules and even changing. Just like I learned yesterday that Pope Paul VI was actually not a real pope. Maybe also Pius before was not a real pope, because he was not a real Catholic. He was a crypto Jew, and even it looks like he was exchanged as well. That means he got an imposer. The German guy found out this in the past. So, and the guy, what did he do? He gave this 3-level crown of the Pope. He gave it to the UNO, and the UNO sold it to a Jewish merchant. Later on, it was given back to Benedict it, and he also used it, but I think very rarely. So instead, they use then this hat, this I would say pagan hat, which also I think was used in Babylon, in Babel. So this is all upside down now, the Vatican, and now we know we have even another illegitimate, the Black Pope Francis from the Jesuit order, which was ruling already before. You can say this by Pope John Paul II, and assassination attempt, I think it is all by a Black Pope, whose name we don't know, or the leader of the Jesuit order at that time. So on all these things, okay, it's serious stuff. But, so you know, it is more critical even than jokes. But especially in Islam, this situation is very serious. When you go to Islamic countries, you will. It's very serious. It's not just fun things like where they act like children and worshiping idols, uh, which in Christianity is also the Orthodox, and even in Catholic Church when they worship Jesus, which is Son and His friend, they are also idol. If you going to something which was made and artists always artificial, not real, unnatural. And this is what we have in this dark time. We have the unnatural thing, the fight against life. This is what is still ongoing in 100 years. So I want to go back to just with Charlie. So English people know Charlie means stupid guy, cheap Charlie, a cheap stupid guy. But actually, the cheap Charlie is I am kind of cheap Charlie, very calculated. It's actually very smart, and also in Thailand, one of the cheap Charlies, but Chinese people are called something similar, but in a good meaning because they are resistance people. They are leader, and they are their name saving people. Maybe like Scottish, they are saving. They are good in saving. Chinese people are good in saving, and so and they want it cheaper, even cheaper than the seller he bought prices. But they buy the best out of this. Of course, also the Jewish merchants. They are also like this. Anyway, so just be Charlie means I'm stupid actually. Yeah. So what I'm writing is when the people held this up, lots of form just to make the pictures. That means I am a stupid idiot. I am an idiot. Yeah. Just be Charlie. Charlie is the idiot. From outside, I would say this. Look at this Charlie. Charlie is a complete idiot. And this is exactly the translation. I am a complete idiot. And these idiots hold the shields signs up and showing this. And then you see the people doing this on Facebook. You just read Charlie as on when there was the Paris attack with the French flag, which is actually the flag of the Freemasons. They put this over their faces. My God. Even my girlfriend, I said, remove this very fast. She removed it. For me, didn't understand why. It was offered by Facebook, and many people took this on. I also wrote to people, uh, what is the deeper meaning behind this. Most of them didn't understand, but I was successful with one American guy, American Mexican guy. And I did not expect that I would be successful, because normally you don't get the people this way if you uh, tell them the truth straight in their face. Yeah. And of course, when you are stupid, you have this on you action with the enemy and so on, then they will shut down. They will not listen to you. But this guy really removed this flag from. And I also said to him, look at yourself. You cannot even see yourself anymore. You have this in front. You put yourself with these colors and with this deeper meaning and so on. But another woman, she said, I like France. I like this flag. Love France and on. And I said to her, you can love France, but you don't need this flag. You to travel in France, and I traveled in France as well. So I love France as well, in the meaning of I like France. And so this has nothing to do with this. I don't need to show this flag. This is only for French people. French people can do this in each to look which flag they had before this one. What was it at the time? Half of France was actually Alemannic. Yeah. So we would call it German nowadays. Anyway, and the word idiot is interesting. Idiot derives from Greek idiotus, and idiotus means private person. I think I said it before already, or maybe it will come later, but I will say it now again. Private person. And now you have idiot is private person, or that means it's not so bad, because we are all private person somehow. We are private and we are person. We use a person for to do business, the personal documents. But private person really means idiot in the meaning of the interpretation of the word idiot. What I now said is a kind of definition. Idiotus means private person in Greek language. So then we have to look at private. You know also the term private for soldier. Private. Remember this private as a soldier. Private comes from privare, Latin language. Privare, and that means being robbed. The robber. Something taken away. So when you make something private, this is my private land. That means you take it away from other people. They cannot do something with this. It's all privatized. Yeah. So this belongs to you, and this belongs to somebody else, or if it's going on with the world financial system, it belongs in the end to only maybe one family, the Rothschild family. They will buy this with their institutions, World Bank and so on. They will buy your what is this? The deed, the land titles. Okay, so this is privatizing. This is robbing, because you take it away from all people. In reality, it's like what the Red Indian said, this belongs to everyone. This is just given by God. We are born into this world, and we can use this all together for our all benefit. Yeah? There are certain things you keep for yourself, of course, your own clothes and whatever. Even this you can share with other people. I remember we did this also in the past with a best friend. Oh, he liked my jacket. Okay, I give my jacket to him. I wore his jacket. Even maybe I didn't like, but then I looked like him. So these things will come back again. So this privatization, this is a very bad thing. It's robbing. It's taking away people. And when I say I want my privacy, that means I'm also taking away something from others. We need a certain privacy. I understand this, especially now. And I need this as well. But Means we are also hiding something. We are not open. So let's say this, until a certain extent we privacy, okay, but the rest, this is just has to be open. About 130 years, I'm sure that everything is open and the day is bright and the sun, the real sun, comes back already now. So anyway, this private means being robbed, and now you know what is the soldier private. I said already in previous videos, soldier means sold, being sold. You sold your soul to the devil, and when you are the lowest rank, you are called private, then you are being robbed. Being robbed, and the moment you decide to become a soldier, you are being robbed. Robbed of yourself, actually. So, then person. Person, we have, actually person means per son, the son. That means the offspring. So you create offsprings. Natural person and the jurisdictional person. The natural person is you with the documents, and the jurisdictional person is only your documents. Like when they keep your birth certificate registered, and where they track and make your actual value. They create credits, the loans on your back. So documents. Natural means because they need the physical body as well, the human. And this is now what's happening with the biometric passport. Now the human gets connected with the artificial thing, with the documents, with the artificial person. Person means the right term is fictional character. It's a fictional character. It's a mask you are using, and so I call it better shadow, the shadow of yourself. And now you put this together. Private person means robbed shadow. You are a robbed shadow of yourself. You are being robbed. You are only a shadow. That means private person. Now, when you see the one who is robbed of himself, that's an idiot. That's exactly what we think about an idiot, because an idiot does not know what he's doing. And exactly this is what you're reading in the Bible. Forgive them all, because they just don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Yeah? So when you talk to people seriously, like I'm doing now, the people don't. They're just idiots, really. And yeah, you have to forgive them because they cannot. They cannot. Uh, they are talking all bullshit. Stop these conspiracy theories. It makes them crazy because uh, they don't want to wake up. They want to, and you prepare that, and even they blame you for this. And when you come close, they even will let while sleeping. Yeah? So I think one has to be more careful about this, because the nightmare will come anyway. They are sleeping for sure. And when they wake up, this will be a big surprise when they see what is in front of them. So it's better to wake up now, and but to be relaxed about these people. Just watch it, because it will happen anyway. The sun is coming, the light is, the enlightenment is coming more and more, and but be prepared. You have to protect yourself, because it will worsen the situation because of these idiots. There's nothing you can do about it. You cannot wake them up like this. They have to be woken up by these uh, you can say by the text. It's like a war, the war on your mind. they wake up themselves, but you can stay away a little bit. It happen, and it will happen. That's for sure. And it happen also that the sacrifice, even you are waking up because you're not careful enough. Also on my side, for sure. You never know. So then I have a link. I put uh, it's not a good idea to put the link there in between because there's I am just dead idiot. Actually, I'm writing there. I'm a dead idiot. I have idiot. Sorry, pronounced wrong. I'm a or dead idiot. Not totally idiot, but dead even. This is my transition because of the white writing on the black ground. Black always stands for also for death. No light. Yeah, white the light for life. And so I'm a dead idiot. I'm even dead. And this is something you also in the old Vatican law, the canon rights, I think it's called. And there's also something about this that there's I think a rule if you don't announce yourself to be living soul until the seventh uh, of your existence, then you are seen as dead already. Yeah. This is a very spiritual because 7 years have the people would have to do this, but actually you have to have. I don't know about this. This actually made for that yes, there's no escape. Forget about this rule, but it has a deeper meaning. That means that yeah, all the so-called dead people. That means we are actually dead, but we are still dead. You know, like this, zombies. Exactly, this is you have to see. When you are waking up, you are no more dead. Even you just missed it with the 7 years old. There's nothing you need to blame yourself for this if you take this rule serious, because this is just to make a rule of other people over you. So in the moment you know about it, okay, I call myself alive as I am now waking up. But remember, we are in a process, and this will last the whole lifetime, and even maybe another when we have to go back, uh, because it's still 130 years. So none of us will reach this kind of peace coming, have to come back eventually. But I think if we are waking up now, maybe we don't even need to come back. So this is the question. Others who are dying now or whatever, they will have to come back for sure because they didn't wake up. So they have to solve this problem, to not to be a dead idiot anymore. And so I put this link from Astro Tony below, and that's of course not so good idea because Tony would be then the dead idiot, which is of course not the case. Astro Tony is the guy who was also in the of the flat Earth community, and this is a guy he presents he can explain to you the flat Earth model, but there was a split in the community about I think it's about some competition, and he has a strong ego. Talk nicely to him. He likes to have of on his side, and yeah, maybe the other side as well. But anyway, uh, so they split away, and this is also okay because he represents this model where you can explain certain things, basic things at least. Uh, as I said already, in my flat Earth speech, then the problem that it is not so accurate anymore and actually has the same problems like the heliocentric worldview. So something doesn't work so well anymore, and you have then only fantasies coming up, maybe like this, maybe like this. Yeah, we can think about that. In the end, I think happy from all models. Yeah. And just see ourselves. It's not yet the time to explore the world because the satanic brothers, the brotherhood of Satan, is still active. It's still dark. We cannot see things. We cannot go to the North Pole. We cannot go to the ice ring. We cannot explore this. Yeah. There was a time when they did this, like Captain Cook and other whatever, they went there. But I think already on order of these societies, and first these societies have to go that we can go further and maybe find a way out, because you see the flat earth, very old picture, and with the firmament, the stars, and where you see the human on the edge and out of this uh, this yeah, flat earth model, whatever. So it means there's something outside, yeah, eventually. And this you can only live out when these satanic forces are gone, when the snake release. Yeah. The snake is now still around the North Pole and uh, I now say North Pole, the center of the Earth, which is also called Mount Meru, and the ice ring. It is actually like a system. Yeah. So yeah, maybe in 130 years it will be different, and it will be open. The gates will open because Arctica means the gate. Arc, the arc, ARC is in French, the gate. So this is possible, but I also think that these evil powers, like calls them the whatever raptors, they will take their technologies with them. So that means we will start from nothing actually again, to have a very simple natural life. So that means then also no chance to explore these things eventually. I think because the technologies are all their tools, where most of the people still believe, and we are using this, like I'm using now this netbook or laptop. So this read with the internet and so on, and these are tools which would be, like especially ships would be necessary to go there or use rockets and so on for that. But maybe it's not necessary anyway, because you only have to look into yourself to find yourself. Find yourself. Yourself. This link, Astro Tony, but I do this towards the end. It's better. So I talk about this politics. I call it poly and tick. You have a tick. Uh, that means something is wrong in your mind. And poly means many. Yeah, many ticks. You have many. Politics about migration. I'm writing there. This you put people who have They are not always there, but look, this time you put them aside. And the newcomers, they have all rights. Now they have an unwritten right to, because they are so, and this means you of the local people by protecting the mind. This is how they give special rights to the minorities. It's not only that they give the same rights, but special rights. And so this is minimizing or local people. And this is up everywhere, in every country even. It's not only about Western countries, and to get our respect. It's actually man, I would say not as a human, but as a man, you have all rights anyway. You have also the right to kill. You need the Ten Commandments. It's all inside you, and whatever is necessary, you will have to do. You have all rights, but now you can see already all the rights are taken away already, because in reality you see you don't have the right to do certain things or protect yourself. So pride, there's another word for pride which is also in the of journey, use the term also, and honor always before the fall. So just keep this pride. It means also foolish pride. Proud to be whatever, and then this honor. When you see people, they are not really, yeah, they don't really deserve it, because like the Nobel Prize, best example, Nobel Prize. Wow, he is a real peacemaker, right? So there's another quote they use in the scene of ref. They say, "No human is illegal." This is a quote where you first you have to think about it. You have to know, remember the meaning of human. Man is not the same. Human or man. Who is this man? Monster. Monster derives from a stern star. That means moon and the star and the moon. Islamic symbol, and that means man in world is in illusion, because the moon is silver as well, and the star represents four elements of life or of this earth: air, water, earth, and fire. You see the head of human. This illusion, and this illusion dream comes to end, and it has to end. Man as man. For those who are waking up, less as a or no night. There's no like this. About this, and I'm very happy to live in this time now. It was not always like this. So no human legal means it's right. It's right. It's with the law, whatever. Ill, also the word ill inside. That means sick. Unjust. It's not right. So human right. That means So it means every human is legal. Human is a monster like child. Not child is alive. You can do things wrong. That means actually it means human is illegal for doing things wrong. But then every human is legal. The translation of this, no human is illegal means every human. That means there are no criminals. Human is illegal, and not just human is legal, but the actions. That means there's no criminal. That's how you uh, race, especially when they're not registered. They have to let them go. The police has to secure them. Police station, and no name, no or whatever, or is still in the asylum seeking. Police, no matter what they do. And there's also some measurement that they them into this for time because maybe he was just killing someone. So this is natural that protect sooner or later he has to be released. So you can imagine that that's just that's fantastic. This is really a play. We can do what we want. No human, every human is legal. That means there's no criminal. And when no human is a criminal, then you don't need any law in prisons anymore. This is the case when this word man is still as man. You find it find man. When human becomes man, that means righteous. Then you don't need laws anymore, and you don't need then we are free. This will be in 130 years for those who made it and understood the whole concept. This I will show. We come to the English part after that. Yeah. Uh, Jewish American flag, war flag. I will do tomorrow. So we have a blog to do today. Click on the link of us. So I want to introduce to it's in German language. So he's also not so good in English. So this is something only good for people in videos. Still, it's necessary to find they need the English translation. Yeah, he's doing interesting videos and he's also doing his own live shows where he talks to other flat earthers about this. And yeah, it's one who I recommend he has the or this is the only thing just do his own. So now I can click on this. So I will break to find out the website. It was very fast because I have to put it more in the middle. Then we can see, maybe this is open other links as well. You can see that here the link is underlined. And this guy, he was also a ball earther, a globehead first, like every one of us, and he was very much interested in astronomy already. That's why he can talk about the moon and the stars quite well, even though they are little as well. That's no idea. They say that because he's saying something that they don't like. That's it. First and up. It's all external. Everyone did and this um, it's already coming. You mean? Yes, I mean him. See picture as Tony and Astro Tony live. English is not really. This is language. Yeah, and he, as you can see in the picture, you can see the software work. Try just in case it didn't work. You can see this presenting this flat Earth model, which seems not accurate. Case. So he has different videos, free or how he makes shows, even hours long. Proof, but when you talk to globeheads, all proofs which we would call proofs because it's within the flat earthers are not for the globeheads because they just cannot. They have to stick to this globe model. That's okay. So there's a video of the flat earth knowledge community and also about the problem he has with leader of the flat earth community in Germany who came up with this in 2013 I think. It's Caesar, like they call Eric Dubay gatekeeper. That means he's someone who tries to prevent to look further. Here this is the information and you don't need to know anything else. You don't need to research more. In my opinion, this is not the case. Everyone is able to research himself, and if this is not enough what Flat Earth Live community is doing, then you can do your own things. This is what Astro Tony is doing, but it's really about he's representing the problem like the problem or the heliocentric worldview that thing is not really working well, and so some and so you can be optimistic in the lab, yeah. But on the other hand, when we say, oh, I cannot tell you this, I don't know how the Earth really looks. This is very honest. This is good, but you look also stupid. Yeah. So in this, they would better keep quiet. Then. Um, because you know you have to talk like a scientist about all kind of bullshit and make some fun. Then the people believe you more. When you are honest, still of the darkness, and they will not follow you. And the Earth Live community, they would like to have some more followers. They have maybe 5,000, and this maybe there are some more, but up to 5,000 who are watching this. At the moment, it's just 3 or 4,000. So this is because they want to make a change. They want to push it somehow. And in my opinion, you learn to this is coming from a, we will have even more information. But to say the flat the Earth is like the flat Earth model and is so round, it's a circle. Uh, okay, you can say it as a theory, but you have to always say theoretically. It's like this. We don't know for sure. But flat Earth, it means only referring to the water. The water flat. That's why, because you cannot put the water around the ball. Earth must be flat somehow. Okay, this is the meaning of this. That's why the term flat Earth is very important to use to make this clear how the Earth might be built up. And he's also talking with the brother of the, so he makes discussions. This is something, yeah, he with us. Okay, that's okay. But these discussions, the word discussion comes from discourse. Discourse. Discourse means something you come away from the actual path you want to go. The course, course correction, and it brings nothing because something like this is brotherhood. Brotherhood shows already in direction Freemasonry. These people stick to this no matter what. No matter what you tell them, they will just stick this because this is their consciousness. Yeah. So they have to look like this because they are looking into the darkness. Sure, for they cannot see this. So Astrotron is always looking into the light, but he has still some dark issues. Then he shows us beautiful star series. It looks like a little bit English, so sometimes you could watch because it's also about picture. So he's showing the stars with his P100 Nikon, and yeah, you see the stars in different colors and the shape, yeah, different shapes. But always remember this optical illusion also made by the cameras. So it's not exactly the star it looks like, but this what he's showing there is different to what they present us about stars. That's for sure. So you can see already there's something else on the firmament. Yeah. Uh, so for people who realize the flat Earth for themselves inside, they know okay there's something about stars as well. Electromagnetic, electrostatic. This, yeah. So star pictures are very good. Then Flat Earth 2.0 video 1 I see it, and also use something, the yin yang symbol, yin yang symbol. I didn't show my Flat Earth speech. Here you see the day and the night. Day is yellow red, the fire. This is the light, and the night is the part. The question is for me, if we have this flat Earth, see from above. This is the flat Earth, see from above. The question is, if day and night really make a shape like this, or is it just like the clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and so on? This is the question, because it might be possible, but I didn't search this yet. Maybe somebody has an idea, because I saw it on a usual map where you see Australia to the right. There's also something like like cosinus curve. And this could be similar to what we have here. So it's not a straight line, but it's maybe exactly like this. This is from ancient Buddhist Taoist religion. So there's some knowledge about this, and then you see the moon in the gray area and the sun, the gray spot in the let's say in the yellow area, in the area of the light. He's doing this a little bit satanic, in my opinion, because you have this like the sun fireball. Looks like it could even be taken away from this. I think it is even from a sun fireball, and he just photoshopped this around, because you can see all the fire around there. So it's just his creation. Okay, but I don't like this fireball because this looks very sad. This is not the sun for sure, and the sun doesn't look like this. Anyway, so you have the moon inside, and the moon, I like this white better, because then the white moon shows the moon has its own energy, and he can spend his own light in the night and into the day as well. While the sun, the black spot, the gray spot in this picture, is can only in the daytime, because it needs the energy of the daytime. Like the light bulb in our room needs the energy from outside. Yeah? So it needs a delivery of energy, and this is the whole system. And in this yin yang symbol, you have also the edge, that means the circle around. In a more extended you can see that this like the ice ring also. So this is something extra, and then you have some things around doubled, which represents the 4 elements of life. It means earth, fire, also in these colors. I think green color earth, red color is fire, yellow color is air, and blue color is, and this is going around and together. Then I tell you, maybe you can research yin yang symbol, maybe you will find it. And then Tony, you see in this picture, he's tall guy, gatekeeper Tony TV. Oh, this is from somebody else. Let's see. This is from somebody else, from de-evolution, because he says that Caesar is the gatekeeper, but I had also the idea that maybe Astroton is the gatekeeper. who wants to keep the people as the model. Yeah? Stick to the model again. And then we another model and another model. We have to get away of these models somehow, or we have to strongly emphasize just models and just imagination, and that's not real. It cannot represent the Earth. But only this is okay. I think only is good for the beginner. But then you have to really get away from this model. Model is only good to relation and you have to do things with our model. So this is not from this is from somebody else who I don't know. The flat Earth, Albert Einstein with his tongue, like, and I'm just joking to you guys. And then flat Earth talking. This is a live stream about people who found out something also very interesting. This is about the fossils. Sorry, fossils. Uh, you know the the rocks, the mountains, that they could be actually giants or titans or tree trunks or something from past times. Because Bible were also giants on this earth, and we had giant trees as well. Giant trees 100 years ago, they cut them away, and then the rainbow on the flat earth. Some people say, or others actually say, this is something like representing the dome also. Somehow. Yeah. Even though it's some indication for the dome, how the dome would be. Is on the moon, and I think the moon videos are quite good. He's watching the moon, and the moon is really strange. It's very hard to understand this thing, but even for him. So this is something interesting to look at. The full moon, especially. You see that the moon is also, he has a face, and you turn your head to the right. This is how I see the moon here. I see something like, you have a spot. For me, it looks like a dinosaur, or maybe like a dog sitting there. I say dinosaur mouth, something like this. And this seems to turn one to the right, and then to the top and to the left. But I never saw that it is going to the other side. That means on the southern side. Yeah, always turns like this, right or left. This face, with the spot. And in every place of the world differently, and it seems even that it is, in New York it's like this, and then it changes to the center in Europe, in Asia it's like that. It seems to be everywhere different. It's very strange. And the same thing you have with the sun, and this is what he found out as well. The suns, they come and disappear, really. So this is like maybe also like a light bulb or something. You have something like this as well. Has to do with the energy, I think. And it's also turning. The sun is also turning, because you see the sunspots at a certain time up, and then it's turning itself to another position. The sun is turning while the moon is turned more like a different position in the sky. Different position from the one who views the moon. One is in America, one is in Africa. Yeah, then Tony Comedy, we have also. Yeah, he like to use the bullshit also. That's bullshit. That's all bullshit. Yeah. Full moon stars. Bullshit regarding to NASA. And you see the NASA symbol, which is kind of the same. They say this is something else, but it's very clearly that it's tongue of the snake. There's no tone. I'm very interested. I will look at later. But, show to you now. Look live. But here's something interesting. I didn't see it a month ago. It has only 16 views. I don't know if the Arthotonic archive is really uh, uncensored. Because in the pic, here's something like here or mouse. This is something with the so anyway, 3, 4. I will watch this to more. Is enough now. And tomorrow with another edition. Have a nice day.